So you know what's crazy about on this adventure that we've been going on, and we want to thank everyone for your support.
Absolutely, thank
for
you.
all you subscribing to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Apple, everything that on the platforms. We love it. But I'll tell you what. Recently, and I talked to Em and I talked to Lance about this. I had someone that came into my establishment where I work at, and supposedly, we wanted to hang out, and it didn't work out. And she told me this. She goes, "You have," and she's a very good-looking woman. She's funny. She goes to me. She goes, "Well, you have a girlfriend." And I said, "What? Excuse me?" And she goes, "The girl you do the sketches with."
No.
And then I started talking to her, and I'm like, "What are you, 12? I go, "It's comedy. It's sketches." So going forward to the audience and everyone in this room, I am a single man.
I am a single,
and ready to
very
mingle. I do
woman.
sketches with this beautiful woman, and I do sketches with Johnny Sunglasses as well. We're just creating content. Nothing is serious.
All friends.
And if it was, you would know about it. So
TMZ would be
stop
putting
it
it out
right
there
now.
already. Like, come on.
I thought
great
it was.
place to start.
I thought it was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Because
That's a
the
great
thing
place
is, to me,
start.
it's like, yeah, the acting's good and the sketches are good, but at the same time, like, are you serious? Like, you don't follow, you know what goes on my page?
But not only that, like, if you're really following, you would realize, like, I'm kind of a homie hopper. I have every one of these guys as my
Homie
boyfriend.
hopper. She said homie
I am
hopper.
not a homie hopper, but like, come on. Like, if you're really watching, you would know what's going
What's
on.
up with that? You really think I would be putting my business on the street with my woman like that and making all these clips?
I mean, some people do, though.
I
you know,
wouldn't.
some people that like are dating and they have like their funny sketch
Yeah.
at home. You know what I'm saying? And it takes off. It's good for them, but that ain't me. That ain't us. We doing our thing.
Yeah.
I think the fact that is even an issue is we're doing our job.
Oh, but to me, it was comical.
People think it's reality, so that's what we're supposed to be doing.
That's why I'm on a whole different kick right now, dude.
But you had to say that because she didn't give you no play because of that, right?
But she was pissed.
Yeah.
And I was I mean, she was actually.
Hold my hoops. Let's go.
I mean, she was actually mad about it.
That's
she
my
was.
hearing.
No, she wasn't mad. She was just like disappointed, upset. And I'm like, are you kidding
Well,
me?
ask. What a
He
weirdo.
doesn't have. He has a boy. He has a girlfriend.
boyfriend?
He has a girlfriend.
Come on, man.
You see that on camera?
Come on,
He
man.
has a girlfriend all over
Oh
Instagram,
my
all on TikTok.
This is like 7th grade all over again.
I
That's how it goes.
Are we gonna start this? Are we ready to start this now?
Because
we're
then
past
she
this
brought
lady.
up her too. She goes, you got 2 of them? I'm like, come on, man.
Hey, you could be number 3.
Hey, look what you
That's
left.
so-
Look what you left.
So
I got 2 baddies.
shit.
Funny.
That's why I wear my damn sunglasses all the time. Women get lost in my eyes, get all, and then they all go freaked out.
Oh, God. Let's
I
start
should
the
get, maybe I
episode.
should get contacts and wear brown.
Yeah.
Because that means I'm even full of shit.
Yeah.
Think I look good with brown eyes?
Brown eyes are full of shit?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I guess so.
I would with me they would. I'm just saying. I mean, we're gonna sing "Brown Eye Girl" by who's the artist since Brown Eye? Yeah. Thank you, Van Morrison. I love that song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Are we ready to start this now?
Shout out TikTok. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, and like that, we'll get into the episode.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.
Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube, TikTok, everybody live right now? Go ahead and leave a comment. We'll make sure and respond, and then thank you all for following and all the good stuff you guys are doing, man. We'll respond. Leave a good comment in there. Be a part of the episode.
Use the large font though, so you can see.
We put it on old lady mode so that Stu can
Old
see
lady mode.
Lady mode.
the big fonts.
That's great. I literally can't see you guys. It's
Really?
great. Yeah, I'm not blind. I'm just like,
Well, put your glasses on.
No.
You really
Sometimes
can't
it
see
hurts
me.
my eyes, like the glare on the
So I
glasses.
hurt your eyes, is what you're saying. So do you want me to switch? I'll
There's
sit there and
the
let.
lighting
the
right
light.
here.
So let's see your glasses. Let's see your glasses on and then off.
Yeah, on was just a little bit of a glare, so
Glare.
I suggest it. But plus, Joe's blue eyes are probably blinding him a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
look in those.
Piercing. This is gonna make it worse.
Well, mine are
Look at his
piercing
blue
now.
eyes.
Yeah,
Nah, man, these things are dirty. Okay, being blind sucks. It freaking sucks. Take care of your teeth and take care of your eyes.
So true.
Okay? Because literally, I'm not doing this. I just rather be Helen Keller.
Whatever
I
you
can't.
want to do, him.
Didn't not to be too funny, but didn't Hitler judged people off of blue eyes.
That's fine.
Oh, they're gonna say blind people. I was
Well,
like,
the
then
Joe
I'm down.
just
I'm
shit
out.
on everybody with
No,
blue
I just
eyes.
said brown. No, I said brown eyes. I'd be full of shit.
He said he'd be
That's fine.
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
No, I mean I blend out with plenty. And brown eyes are pretty. But they also are, never mind. Let's just get this rolling. What you want to go into, big boy?
Flip the script, man.
Flip the script, all right.
Lippity
know it.
scrippity.
Did you just call him Big Boy?
Yeah, call me
Big
big
boy,
boy,
big
bro.
boy.
Big
Baby
boy.
boy.
You might as well said daddy, pause.
I ain't gonna say daddy.
All right. Yeah.
All right, Poppy. Let's see what we got.
Pedro Martinez did call the
papi.
Yankees their daddy, though,
Hola, papi.
one time.
Low key, I am melting.
Well,
You are?
I'm in the sauna. I'm
No,
great.
thank you, Mark.
You
I
got
have
it.
that
I
effect
just-
on people.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah, I
I'm
bet
sitting
you
next
do.
to this hotness, right?
Yeah.
And then I was
so
with your other girlfriend earlier, Lexi, and she melted me.
Well,
so now I'm melting.
She's always in incognito with her sunglasses and shit, so she could, sit here. Yeah, she don't want no one to look in her eyes. I don't blame her.
He
Shit.
done came up.
Yeah.
He got two of them. All right. Where we at,
So we
Mark?
flip it.
Yeah,
Flip
Yes,
it.
sir.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The turnaround. I need to watch this ASAP.
Did you watch it?
I can't see.
She doesn't know what it is.
No, man, I work 17 jobs. I'm a mom of 3
17
kids.
jobs.
It feels like it.
Look.
3 kids each is like, you have all these extracurricular. Yeah, I'm done for. So, no, I don't get to watch nada.
The skill you have, though, is that if we just tell you what it is, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead, Joe. Break it down.
What was the guy's name? Do you remember the guy's name?
Let me pull it up. I have it right here. It is there we go. It is
It's a sound effect.
John McCann.
Yeah, what an amazing human being. The story, for anybody that doesn't know, this dropped about a week ago. It's called The Turnaround, and it's basically about what happened when Trey Turner went to the Philadelphia Phillies. And and John, where is John, right?
Yeah,
John. It's his battle with his whole, he has depression, bipolar, he sees counselors, and he's a huge Philadelphia Philly fan because most Philadelphia people are huge sports fans for every team.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Phillies have only won twice in 140 years.
Yep.
And Trey Turner was a big deal when he came to town. They spent $300 million on him, and this happened, it was last year.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah. And it's the story about him going through his life, about him almost killing himself. And then a couple days later, Trey Turner was in this huge slump and getting booed all the time by the fans and
Mental issues as well.
Mental issues as well. And then all of a sudden, John, he put out this Instagram out and saying that we need to have a standing ovation and we need to love Trey Turner.
Yeah.
And it went viral. And they said other people did it, but John's the one that started it.
He did.
And sure enough, Trey Turner, they did a standing ovation. His first at bat got a single. Then his next at bat hit a home run. And then he went on this run. And just to see, it just shows about positive energy, and especially in sports with that many people at a game to get around a player that's been, going through whatever and not and out of his head and then coming out of that is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
I think
He
that's
summed that up
amazing.
so well.
It was such a beautiful
Took the words
thing.
out of my mouth.
And then they rewarded him on the next of the 2024 season. That the Fan Appreciation Day, he was there. Out of all,
That's
there's
awesome.
probably about 100 people that they invited, and then to see him and Trey Turner hug and embrace.
Oh my God, I would cry like a baby.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a very emotional story. It's a very short segment. It's about 25 minutes, but I think a lot of people need to watch that.
Yeah.
I think it's good for humanity to see what's going on and how exactly where we can get, just over something like that. It was just, it was pretty amazing.
That's
Shows you what
fascinating.
the human. It shows you what the humans can do.
Kindness is so gangster. That's all. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
no, it is.
And they
It
do
is.
that like with plants. I guess they did like a study too with plants. It sounds kind of like this, negative energy, and like they talk negative to this plant, the plant ends up dying, and then they talk positive to this plant, and it's
Yeah.
like flourishing. So it's like to see, kind of sound like the same thing, where it's just like one
Yeah.
guy. You just need one person. If you could be that one person to somebody.
No, it is.
That's
And then I'm
amazing.
going to go into something later in my corner about the negative side of it.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
fans.
yeah.
It's going to be really bad.
Well,
so.
most of the time, it's nice to be nice.
No, it is. I mean, it is. And then, like, I think, again, I've said it before on this platform. I say it in my life. I think we there's not racism anymore. You're judged. And I get judged all the fucking time. And I can't stand it. And I go through it. And I told someone the other day, dude, I have one of the biggest hearts. And if you ride with me, I'll die with you. And I have your back. And I'll take care of you. But don't get it twisted. Just don't get it twisted.
Clip that.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, That segment was amazing.
I called Joe or
You texted me.
text you. And I said, dude, I almost shed a tear watching this thing.
Man, I did. I got teary eyed a little bit because just the way
the turnaround.
the turnaround, the way the way it was filmed, the whole backstory and everything. It really was a beautiful thing.
It was beautiful. Netflix does great.
No,
jobs
they
with
really do a good job. So
they do. So you see where we're at now,
I
right?
get it. Yeah, now when I do have time,
25
and I'm not
minutes, you
moving
got
and
it.
I have 17 jobs. I will want to watch that. 'cause
Well,
I
you're
love
gonna
good
be
stuff.
you're on the podcast now. You're gonna have to watch some sports now.
Watch some sports.
What we got next, big dog?
All right, let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. Prayers up. Body of 19-year-old Walmart employee reportedly found inside store's walk-in oven.
Let me start by saying this. Joe's gonna tell me a little bit about what was going on here, and I told him, don't. Wow.
yeah, I came across this today, and especially after all the positivity we just spoke about, and to just see
Let me hear
this,
this backstory.
and this is in Canada. They found a 19-year-old person in an oven, dead during store hours.
Murdered?
No, they don't. They're doing an investigation.
Suicide?
They don't. They
I don't know how you
Probably
would-
shouldn't have said that. Please don't mark us on that one.
So I don't. They're doing an investigation. What happened was the store was still open, and they said employees were frankly moving around
Right.
and didn't know what was going on, and the person died in the oven.
That's crazy.
And what's crazy too, when I was reading the article, I guess in North Carolina about a month ago, there was also someone that froze to death, a younger person, in a freezer at an establishment. So that's all strange, and it's really sad to see. I mean, if it's suicide, well, if it's someone, if someone decided
Premeditated this for
or
themselves.
it could be, who knows what it's going to be. It's just
No
sad
TOS.
to me.
Yeah.
It's just
GTA.
It's really sad to me that a human being lost their life because of this. Like I don't know in a way. I mean, either that it was. I'm just. It's so. I'm emotional about it because
oven's crazy.
an oven in a Walmart. That's what's crazy to me.
I knew when I was younger in Michigan, there was a case where there was a guy found in a McDonald's freezer, and somebody had, GTA took him out. So, yeah. But this is crazy though. Oven's wild.
Yeah,
It's making headlines too.
yeah, it is. It's
Just on the Shade Room.
Yeah.
I want to know the details. Like, what's the background? Do you know any of that?
It's all in their investigation.
Oh,
They're still investigation. They have a lot. I mean, like I said, there's a report of the employees, and then
Sure.
the noises they heard back there. So if they hear noises.
Can you imagine being that person though, like being an employee and then finding out that like, oh my god, the noises that I heard this whole time, like.
Well, it could have been,
that's on the
someone
list.
might have offed them or whatever. Whatever the case is just a human being lost their life over something that it could have been prevented.
Facts. Crazy story, dude. You're good for those, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what you guys all want from me.
We do.
I try to do the best I can.
What do you guys say, Mark?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I fucked up. Right? I think we got the next one. What we got?
Let's see if it's another happy one.
Let's see if
3,
it's a happy one. I don't think so.
I don't think it is either.
1.
Yeah.
Like, I can't read anything.
I think Mark's got you.
Yeah, this
Read it aloud.
this was
Let's read it.
and, it's Fernando Valenzuela passed away last night.
You know, tell her who that is.
You know who Fernando Valenzuela is?
No.
Fernando Valenzuela in 1981 won the Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young, and the Dodgers beat the Yankees in 7 games and win the World Series. And he was one of the first Latinos to come out and have a great career. He was such a big thing for the Latino community.
Mexico in particular.
He was on air for the Spanish station for 20 years. He's an icon in the Dodgers
Absolutely.
organization. Yeah. And he hid he hid his illness. He had liver disease and he passed away yesterday.
That's so crazy.
And the
right
World
before
Series starts Fridays.
Yeah.
And they're
That
playing the
sounds crazy.
Yankees, and they haven't played the Yankees in the World Series since 1981.
That's insane.
You know what's so crazy too, bro, with this story, because we all know it,
Yeah.
and now Emily does. But it's so crazy, bro. Most people that have like diseases that are actually killing them, they hide that
They hide it.
from everybody, right? I guess I would too, right? You would.
You don't
want a pity party,
I
do
hope
you?
no one in here never goes through it. I mean, no, I would tell people.
You want a pity party?
No, but I'm sure he
Not
told
necessarily
people,
a pity
but
party, but
but
like just
he
like
didn't
to
come out to the.
glamorize
Yeah,
it.
he didn't come out to the. And he was, he didn't come out to the public about it. So
Think of Chadwick Boseman. Like he did Black Panther 1 and 2
Yeah.
with colon cancer, and then 41 passed away. It's wild.
yeah, it is wild.
But no, I mean influential
I'm sure they're gonna pay tribute.
Oh, of
Oh
course
no,
they already said it.
started.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we usually
Friday they're
Yep.
unfortunately, when something like this happens to organizations, they usually win.
Well, it's such a fire. It's just like
They
It's like their
usually
guardian
win.
angel,
They
you know?
usually win.
Someone guiding
I
them
can
through,
off the
I
top
think.
of my head, when Al Davis passed, the Raiders won that game.
Yeah.
I mean, when Franco Harris passed, Steelers won. I mean, I can. There's a couple other ones too that you can go down and you see what happens. It's just a crazy universal thing, I think, to me, but it also pumps people up. So we'll see.
it's
what
just
happens.
like the first segment, with turnaround. I mean,
Because
that's what-
he's a huge influence. That guy he's an amazing person.
people are going to be fired up, and it's going to make the Dodgers fired up. But that Yankees team is good.
Yeah, the Yankees team. Was
We might
good,
as
too.
well. I think is that. Oh, you know what? Before we get into that, let's get into our last one because I do want to get your opinion on a couple things because you were 7-5 last week.
Yeah, and I would have been better if I didn't take 2 homer picks with the Raiders and your boys. The shit the bet overseas against Jayville.
What we
these,
got
these
next,
my
big
guys.
dog?
These my guys.
Yeah, your guys are
Oh,
good, bro.
there, yeah. What we got next, big dog? I think everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
2, 1. Week
All right,
9.
here we
picture
go.
All right.
2024
All
Halloween
right, so
game.
Thursday night, Houston at New York Jets.
I can't see, so I'm just here. Like,
Let's go with Houston, New York Jets. I think Houston wins that game. I don't think I don't care who Aaron Rodgers has. I mean, because Devontae just got there, but I just don't see them winning. I don't care if that game's at home at all. Houston's a great football team.
Right.
They got a lot of good things going for them. So
Yeah.
I would take Houston there. Dallas at Atlanta. I'll take Atlanta. I just don't believe in Dallas
Dallas
anything.
at all.
They're a shit show. I mean, Jerry Jones came out this week and talked about how Derrick Henry wouldn't fit their offense.
That's crazy.
The man's got 8 touchdowns in like 853 yards, and they're 5-2. So he's played 7 weeks, and he's averaging over 100 a game. I
Absolutely.
mean, and they got Zeke
Best
over
running back
there.
in the
I
league.
guess they have Zeke. So and then Miami at Buffalo. I'll take Buffalo.
Of course.
Amari Cooper just got
AFC.
traded there. That's another weapon for Josh Allen, who
Nice.
I still believe hasn't thrown any interceptions.
I
So I would
believe
go with
that.
him.
That.
Las Vegas at Cincinnati. I'll go ahead and stick with my boys. I don't know why, because it's a shit show.
Hold on.
My boys. The Raiders. I still have to be a homer to pick them. Yeah, it's a ship that's been sinking for 10 years. Okay, so we got that. Chargers at Cleveland.
They have water in Vegas?
I don't think they do. Chargers at Cleveland. After what happened with Deshaun Watson that I'm going to get into later, I hope Cleveland loses every game again because their fans are horrible. Damn. Chargers, New
That's
England.
tough.
Yeah. Well, New England at Tennessee. There's your boys. I mean, they got a bit. They don't got anybody left.
Man, they probably won't win another game this season.
Ever in life,
You
probably.
might as well.
You really don't think they'll win another game?
going there.
Maybe one.
You heard it here on Off the Script. Ill son, the Patriots
maybe
fan of the year,
I am.
saying that they're not going to win another game all year.
maybe one. They'll back into one luck up win. They can't put any points on the board, bro. Period.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you
It's
should
bad.
start rooting for Cleveland with that attitude.
That,
man.
that offense is just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Coaching's terrible, but I don't want to get away from your picks.
I mean, Indianapolis versus Minnesota, that could be a trap game, but I see Minnesota winning that. They're just too good, and Indianapolis is
really
not.
good.
Washington, the Jets, I mean, I don't know what's up with Daniels because he did get injured, but I would still take Washington. New Orleans at Carolina.
Carolina, bro. New Orleans is what? Lost 4 in a row?
Yeah, something like that. Carr's out. They're in a scramble over there. Their defense looks
And
like
it's a
shit
morning
too.
game.
So I would take Carolina. Denver at Baltimore. I mean, come on, Baltimore to me was is the best
team in the
league
yeah, for sure.
right now. Chicago at Arizona. I mean, Arizona upset the Chargers this week,
They did.
and that's at
Kyler
home.
Murray.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I would probably go with Chicago. Detroit at Green Bay.
Chicago, okay.
Yeah, Detroit at Green Bay. I mean, at this point, I'm pulling for Detroit, and I don't really like Green Bay.
Lions are fine.
I mean, the Lions got everything going their way.
They do. He ran it back.
And our producer, Mr. Marcus Aurelius.
What fan is he, everybody?
I would like to say I concur.
You concur on that one? Okay, that's the only pick you concur on.
Hey, who's Mark's team? You guys listen. Rams, Seattle.
Yeah, that's a divisional game. The Rams need help. Seattle looks I like my Geno Smith.
Geno look good.
Is having a great year. The defense is playing pretty well. I'll go with Seattle, Jacksonville at Philly. I'll take Philly.
Hey, last one. Let Emily answer.
Yeah.
I can't even
Tampa
read
Bay,
it.
Tampa Bay at Kansas City.
Patrick
Kansas
Mahomes
City,
and
just
Baker
'cause I don't think- I know
Mayfield.
he likes Kansas City, so I'm gonna say Kansas City.
I like Kansas City.
I know how much he appreciates Kansas City.
I finally met recently a Kansas City fan that was actually from Kansas City, and I had a lot of respect for him.
Dito?
No, not Dito.
Kansas City's gonna-
Dito back in the day didn't even know what state Kansas City was in. You remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. He
People
thought-
struggle with geography.
Hey, where they at? Kansas City? What? Kansas? Dude, they're in Missouri. Fool.
People really struggle with geography. You guys will see later. That was a good pick, though. That was funny. Kansas City.
So that's
Kansas
what I
City's
got
going to
for
beat
this
the
one.
brakes off of Tampa.
You got me rooting for Detroit all the time now. I might as well just go over there and jump on that band. If I would jump on a bandwagon, it'd be that one.
The Lions.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Well, you know what's really interesting about that is as people are. It's not really a bandwagon. It's just I think it's because they've been so bad for so long, and people are seeing how Dan Campbell can turn around a team, and and just how they're celebrating each other. I think that just says a lot about where we are.
Yeah.
As a country, as
I agree
friends,
with
and all
that.
this stuff, we're so disconnected. And I think it's just cool to see somebody turn that around, and it's the leadership we could all learn a lot from.
Yeah. They laughed at him at first. And then, the Philadelphia 76ers said, trust the process. Detroit Lions, that's a trust the process. Because, you've seen the growth from,
I agree with you 100%.
the past 3-4 years. It's just been better.
you got it.
So NFC Championship now.
No, I mean it's crazy because I see a lot of Raiders stuff and everybody's dogging on Pierce. Well, the Raiders lead the league in missed tackles. They can't hang on to the ball because they decided. I'm not even going to go deep in this. I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna
Shut
be
up.
very
I'm sorry,
upsetting.
guys. I'm just going to shut up because I can talk about it all fucking day. It's disgusting.
Let me ask something, and then we're going to get into that's what she said.
Okay.
But, what's the strangest compliment you ever gotten? So, for instance, I've had somebody say, I like how round your face is and your nose is flat.
Didn't
Is
Stu
that you
tell
call me black?
Stu told you that?
That is so funny. Go around.
Well, go ahead. You can start it.
I don't even know.
I've got a
I
couple.
just gave you an
I
example.
don't even know. No, I don't even know. No, weird compliment. I mean, pickup lines, but no weird compliments.
So think on it, and
I
Joe,
mean,
you
people
go.
like my nose, and I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
like, it's a weird nose. It's just noses are weird.
Nose,
But
I
I
know.
mean, you have a cute nose. It just you look like a who, and I'm like, I hope not. But
You look like a what?
a who,
Who?
A who?
a who from
A who?
Who'sville.
A who?
Give her 30 seconds. She'll pop something in her head. Go, Joe.
My mitts.
My face, like
I have fucking women love my fucking hands, and I don't understand why, but it is all good. I have a
About
reason.
his hands.
I kind of know. I kind of know why, but whatever. But
Big hands.
and then
big.
like I've gotten
big
compliments.
fingernails.
Yeah, I've gotten compliments on my voice a lot too about it's soothing, which I don't understand.
Well, when you talk really low like this,
Is that how I sound?
it's so sexy.
Everybody's got an impression for Joe.
Yeah.
We said it last week.
Like,
Everybody's
can't-
got one. Shit. Now you guys blew
It's
that
like
shit
Bat-
up last week
It's
too.
like Batman, but
No, I won't. Someone said, if anybody's seen the penguin in here, they say I
know, I
sound like
took
the
myself.
penguin.
He has a real New Jersey accent.
No, he does.
Colin Farrell. Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
So does
He
Joe.
is
So does
fine.
Yeah,
Joe.
right.
I ain't got one.
What about you, Mark?
Weirdest compliment?
Yeah.
Strangest compliment you ever gotten?
I'm not sure.
I know.
Yeah, you guys could prep me on this. Did you guys
What?
know this? Was this the game that we do ahead of
it's
time?
not. I just
Prep
question.
you. We don't prep anything on this
I haven't
show.
even gotten to left field yet either.
Have you-
so-
wait.
I know that's the strange part about the whole thing.
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I'm trying to.
Right, I know it's a tough question.
Lexi, you want to go ahead and go on the mic and
Please go.
please? I want to hear
You
this
have a
because
wish
Drop it on the
Lex?
mic.
I know she's got one. I want to hear
Oh,
this.
Lord.
When I was 25, I had a 23-year-old look at me and say, "Wow, you age well."
Hmm.
I said, "I'm 25."
I'm 25.
You're 23. I'm 25.
What an asshole!
Yeah, what a jerk.
Did you slap him?
Or her.
This is my
So did
coworker.
you slap him?
Coworker. Like, you'd be so lucky to age this gracefully in 2 years. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I don't have. I mean, like, no, just people. You know, I don't know. I say weird shit though too. Like, sometimes when someone smells good, I'm like, you smell good, and I just feel like fucking creepy. But like, I don't know, when people smell good,
You
I'm
do like that?
There goes that
yeah,
nose again.
yeah, like I just sniff on you.
Little nose.
Cute little, maybe it's like cute nose.
I'll
that,
make
like,
sure I
just,
don't
like,
want any
you got a
like
honker, man.
badass clone around you or anything.
so I'm not sniffing you like
Yeah,
a weirdo.
yeah,
I know,
like,
but like I've had one man like, you smell good, and I was just like,
You do
oh,
like that?
please,
I'm into
please
smells,
don't.
though, for
I know,
sure.
but like it's a compliment, but it's like could also be very creepy. You
Yeah,
know, it's
for
just
sure.
how you do it. Don't
Yeah.
sniff me
You don't
weird.
sniff and then
Don't
say you
sniff me
smell
weird.
good. Yeah,
That's
weird.
reminds me
That's
of
weird shit.
what is that? Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie? And in the back of the bus, he's like, like that's freaking creepy. That's just like my spine goes like, I get scared. I don't like
What were
it.
you gonna say, Mark?
And I was gonna say, of course you like to smell things. You got your flat nose.
All
you know?
right, breathing all the white man's air.
Yo, we need to tone that down.
That's
We need to tone that down.
Oh, we need
Dave
to
Chappelle
tone
skit.
that down.
He said, he said you're knocking all the paintings off the wall and you're breathing all the while. That shit was hilarious. Imagine if we go back to that time where TV was actually funny, right? It's hilarious.
As I think of things now, for a while, especially on the internet, I would and always, you know, you stop and say like, I wonder what people are gonna think, right? And typically, you know, you're not saying anything too controversial or in my writing or whatever I'm doing. But most recently, I started leaning into controversy. So if it scares me, I'm worried about what people are gonna think. Then I go even heavier.
Harder
Further into it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't use like 90% of my jokes.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Not only
I
that,
agree.
but like it's like how like I need to disturb people, like, you know, and
Yeah.
not because I'm hard on it and not because I'm trying to persuade you, but like this is my mind and this is where I'm at, and I want to disrupt your little bubble just because it's like, you know what, that's life, right? You know, like you
Oh,
can't-
when we have the listeners and the brands, we will go all there, all the way.
Oh, I've got shit. Dude, I don't even want to talk. I say some shit like
You know,
I
because
gotta watch
they
it.
censor you so much until you get
Oh no,
that.
dude!
that
What
backing.
I tell you outside about
So
guard dementia?
sad. Yeah, I know.
You think I can say that right
I
now?
know, but that's fucking hilarious,
It
though.
is hilarious.
That's hilarious, though. See,
I'm not going to say it. though.
Say it.
No, I'm
TikTok's
not.
like,
No, I'm
"Ah."
really not. I'm not going to say it. I'll tell you off camera. I'm whatever. I'm not going to get involved with
that's
it.
a perfect segue to that's what she said,
Yeah,
huh?
there you go.
Let's get it.
What did she say this week?
what did I
did
say
she
this
say?
week?
What did she say?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 3 pet peeves.
Okay.
Oh God, you
Let's
know
hear
you're
this.
talking.
I just
to.
want
Let's hear
3.
this.
I
Let's
don't
hear
want
this.
like 3,000. 3
From everybody?
Just 3. Yeah, from everybody.
We've
I just
been
wanna
here
see if we
before.
were late.
We've been here before. Let's do one at a time.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lance.
I'll say, let's say, probably being late.
Jesus.
Being late.
Okay.
Being late is a pet peeve. Okay.
Okay, mine is when people don't pick up their dog shit, and then when I step in dog shit, you want to see me heated? Oh God, that's one of my biggest pet peeves
I
ever.
can understand that.
No,
That's
I can't
horrible.
stand that
Mark?
shit.
I hate when people pour milk near me or water and the bloop, 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 bloop. I fucking hate that.
That's a funny one. All right, you want to know one of mine?
Yeah.
I hate, like, loathe when people chew. Like, they need to enunciate when they're eating. I'm like, dude, breathe. Just breathe in between bites.
Right,
Like, it's just
right.
like they gotta enunciate that they're eating. I'm like, oh God. There was someone, I'm not gonna mention who, someone I used to know very well, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck off in the other room because that
Don't wanna
shit
hear him
annoys
eat
me.
anymore.
Like, what are you doing? You're making out with your food. That's
Hey,
weird.
making out with your food.
That's weird.
If I'm
Okay, go.
stoned, that's literally me.
Oh God, stay
Are
away
you
from
stoned
me.
today? You
Stay
looked a little
away.
stoned
No,
earlier.
No,
All right,
no,
Lance.
No,
I hate when. Oh, sorry, Mark. What did you
Go
say?
ahead,
He
sorry,
said,
Mark.
no, he
Sorry,
said-
sorry, sorry,
I don't
sorry.
think
No,
Mark's
no.
smoking anymore. Here and there.
Eh.
I just
I hate
choose
when-
not to disclose too much.
Let's see. I hate when people try to manipulate me and think I'm stupid, but I totally understand where they're coming from, and then I'm like, okay, you're an idiot. I get where you're coming from, and I'm gonna play the backside of it. Did I get too far into it? Right?
No.
I'm gonna get.
That's very poetic.
When people bullshit, man, I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off that.
Like seriously,
You know,
like
same
you
thing.
fucking. I know what you're doing, dude.
Yeah. People that bullshit.
That's the same thing.
That can read right through it, and then I can't stand it, and that goes into lying too. Like I can't stand either of that.
Mark.
People that drive in the fast lane but don't go fast.
Oh,
No,
that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. My other one would be when people use chairs and then they get up and leave and they don't push it in. Oh my god.
I hate that.
I
That
hate
bothers
that.
you, huh?
It does.
that.
Because it's just like,
It's
I
all
don't know,
good-
like,
good
let me
to
just
know.
like sit here and let me fuck off. But like, just clean up as you go. I don't know. That's weird.
All right, my last one is when people don't close the door behind them.
Now, see, I was gonna say that shit. I can't
truth.
stand that
It
shit.
pisses me off. Come on.
No, dude, it.
Here,
I
let all the
I
bugs
told
in.
you about that one time. I did this. I was always taught by my folks to be courteous and open up doors for everybody. And I did this one time at the post office, and I opened the door for this lady, and she looked at me. And she
Oh,
goes,
this is different than what I was saying.
no, but she looked at me and she goes, "Because I'm black, you did that." I go, "No,
Oh,
because I'm a
wow.
human being.
Wow.
I'm polite.
Oh,
I open the
wow.
door for fucking people."
Yeah.
I mean, like people. I
bullshit.
mean the saying.
You
Jesus.
meant like closing the
I
door
mean,
behind you.
like, were you raised in a barn? You leave the door open.
No, that's
wide
true
open.
too.
That's what I meant.
No, but I
don't
go-
took it to a whole.
No, it's the truth. I can't stand that because I always try to.
Just doors.
If I
Doors
open
are an
if
issue.
I open a door for somebody and you don't say thank you or anything like,
We know
fuck
that,
you,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
We did a sketch on that.
Sorry
shit.
to fumble at the
No, no,
beginning
no,
of your
no,
day.
I get really mad about that.
No, I get that.
I was trying to think of some crazy shit to say.
Outlandish.
Outlandish.
What's your other one, Mark?
The other pet peeve is when you buy a $400 light for a camera and it goes off every 4 seconds. So,
That
luckily, it's
is
on right now.
just, Yeah, stay on.
That makes you
Or
mad, huh,
else.
Marcus?
Hell
Yeah.
for sure.
I
That's a
think,
good one.
I think my last one would be my biggest pet peeve would be like people. They just bother me.
In
like
general?
I love everybody, but like at the
You
same
just
time,
contradicted yourself.
fuck you. Like I just people are I don't know, people are a pet
Are the
peeve.
worst.
They're the greatest. They're great. But
We just talked
Some of
about
'em.
humanity and
I'm a very
pet peeves.
You
of
gotta get
people.
yourself out of this one, Em.
People.
You gotta get yourself
Yeah,
out of this
yeah.
time. You can't say, "Well, I love people, and I hate them. I love them, I hate them. I love
But
them, I
I
hate them."
do, but like, damn, you're a pet peeve. It's like ants. Like ants, like they're just doing their job. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing their job.
I get your
but
metaphor.
Like, get the fuck out of my way, man.
Yeah, I get
I need
your
to stop
metaphor.
cussing so much
That's
this
okay.
episode. I just
And I've been
clearly I'm
I've
on
been
one.
good.
I know. I think
I've been
I took
really
that
good. I'm
energy.
trying to chill out on that.
All right,
So
I'm
what the
off.
fuck are we gonna do now?
Oh, that's what she said.
In GTA. That's what she said. In GTA. You know, if you say in GTA after anything fucked up, you say GTA.
What does that mean? I was trying to
it
figure
means
out what you-
Grand Theft Auto. So it means like the video game. So they won't TOS you.
Ah, got it.
So if you say like yada 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 in GTA, then they'll. It's a live streamer trick.
You've been smoking some good shit today, haven't you?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I just learned like kind of reminds me of The Sims when you're trying to find the cheat code to get lots of money and then you put it in there. I want that cheat code. Where's that cheat code? Dang it.
How often do you guys talk to yourself?
Often. All
Like,
the time.
is that healthy?
Yeah.
Talking to yourself?
I mean, if you were
Put it up! Put it up, please. That's a classic one there. Talking about pet peeves at this old age. Oh, do you talk to yourself a lot?
Seriously
I
though,
think
is
you
it
should.
healthy though?
I think it's weird though if you reply to yourself. Then I think you need help.
Well, talking out loud to yourself, like walking through the grocery store and be da 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 da. Like,
I think if I were to reply to
I've done
myself,
that.
I'd be like crazy.
so. You definitely reply to yourself if you're talking to yourself.
No, but you're talking to yourself, but you're not actually replying.
This
like
is so
verbally.
This is so
you are though
entertaining to watch.
because when you're talking to yourself, you give yourself the answer, and then you ask yourself another question to
Okay,
go
so I'm, like,
deeper, and
thinking,
then
like,
you ask the
alright.
answer.
Okay, I got to pick up the kids from soccer. And oh, yeah, I'm getting soccer. And okay, yeah, I'm making fideo. Okay, cool. Did I got the pasta? All right, cool. No, did I get the pasta? No, you did get the pasta. That would be weird.
What
If I was
goes
like,
with
yeah,
the
you did get
pasta?
the pasta. No, you didn't get the pasta. And I'm like debating with myself. I do that in my head. I don't do that
Do it out loud.
verbally. You know what I'm saying?
What do you got to say,
Outside of
Joe?
my-
I think we found Joe's fourth pet peeve.
As I said, only 3, not 3,000.
I say a lot of negative shit to myself in my house.
Knock it off.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh.
And this
Shame.
only recently happened last year. So
Deep.
after I haven't had Howie around, a dog. So and it's going through that growth. It's little things like when I get mad at myself or I'm in a situation or I beat myself up about it.
I think we all do, right?
I don't know. Mark, you do that?
Well, there's a thing about, I think I was reading this book called Sapiens, and they talk about I think it's in this book. They were that humans, like animals, will learn a lesson and move on and never think about it again. But,
Right.
but humans, because our brains are more developed, we think about it over and over. We punish ourselves for the things that we've done, even though we might have learned from it. We still punish ourselves.
Right.
So I don't talk negatively. Luckily, I feel like most of the time I don't. But your words,
Yeah.
they dictate your life.
Right.
So.
I do believe that.
You gotta
Well, I
stop
think
that.
Knock it off.
Right,
Be
right.
kind to yourself.
When
Think
you-
of little Joe.
But
what
look-
would Big Joe say to little Joe?
Right.
Like, hey, little homie.
But when you I guess when you hold
messing up,
yourself
but it's
to a
good.
standard, though, right? That's funny. When you hold yourself to a standard, I think that happens.
Yeah, you have to talk to like the little you.
Well, cause all right, so like say like you're like you get pissed off for somebody making a mistake, right?
Yeah.
And then you make that same mistake, or something similar. Then you kind of hold yourself like, how did I just got pissed that this person made this mistake, and then I made that same mistake, and you kind of beat yourself up over it. Right?
Going like off of that is
Yeah.
I have a really good friend, and like just going through all that I'm going through personally in my life, it's one of those things where like you can't help when you feel bombarded or like crowded or whatnot, and like you then start having this negative like narrative in your head, and you're like, oh my god, and I need to be better and stop bitching out, and you're just you push yourself to be better, like that you're so tough on yourself. And she told me, she was like, Emily, I want you, everything that you're saying to yourself, I want you to say like if you were saying it to me, would you be like, hey, stop bitching out, or would you be kinder to me? And I'm like, oh damn, that's so true. Like I should start saying that things to myself. Like the advice that I would give other people, I wouldn't sit there and be like, dude, you act like a bitch, nut up. Like I would be kind and compassionate and be like, you know what, you got a lot on your plate, and I understand you're overwhelmed, and yeah, you know what, you're slacking off here, but you know what, you're gonna get back. Like you.
But isn't that
and
drive?
encourage-
Isn't that drive though?
But that's hard. Sometimes, like, I think when you're in a funk or like you're going through something, you just get so stuck in like that noise that it's like it's hard to kind of break that it's like I think to check yourself and be like, all right, either you're talking to little Joe and you're gonna be kind to that person, or you're gonna talk to like you're talking to a friend. Would you tell me, Emily, you're acting like a little ninny bitch?
Right.
Knock it off.
The little Joe
I think-
references kills me.
Because
'cause-
it's like
I
little
think
Joe.
no,
with big
because it
tits.
triggers something else.
That inner voice.
I had a
drives.
girlfriend that used to say she wants to know how little Joe was doing.
Oh God.
So much for that conversation.
I'm just telling you, that shit was funny. That was
getting-
Mark Treese used to
I'm
do that
getting
shit
all
all the
deep
time.
pause, talking about your inner voices drives you, and he's talking about little Joe and his
Tell
girl.
you what happened when she used to say it. That's why she called me Little Joe.
I'm good. It's good. We get the message.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
funny.
Well, and anybody that is, because the inner child work stuff is real, like what Em's talking about.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
There's this really great, anybody that is dealing with, if you're talking negatively, or maybe you haven't healed your inner child, there's this amazing thing called To Be Magnetic. It's like scientifically proven, but it's a lot of manifestation, and they have like this this program. It's like $30 a month, but To Be Magnetic, and then you go and they call it doing the work. And one of the things there is unblocking your inner child, and being able to do that it like restructures you and allows you to manifest more and be more magnetic to bring better opportunities your way. And highly recommend. A lot of friends of mine have used it. It's been like life changing.
Makes sense.
Writing that down.
That's
I
tough.
love that.
That's tough. It's tough. Yeah, but you definitely don't want to be beating yourself up at home alone.
Yeah.
Unless
Not
you
only-
fall and you tear your TV down.
Oh, really? You gonna bring that up, huh? You always got some kind of ammunition behind you at all times to throw at
Keep it in
me.
the back
And some,
pocket.
I mean, that's what happens. You know someone. How long have I known you? 20 years? Whatever the fuck it is.
19.
He's got shit. He just throws. He just got it. I'm gonna get. I got
Laptop
Joe.
fell.
Boring, boring.
Flat screen fell. Laptop fell.
I'll never forget that. I love that TV too.
I know you do.
I'm still sitting at my damn
Talks
house.
about that shit.
I still haven't got rid of the damn
Person.
thing.
I love that.
I got it in the other
TV
room. I don't know
too.
why. I should just go throw it out on Ventura Boulevard or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah, I do have multiple voices in my head that the voice parts. Yeah.
I think it's important.
One thing real quick. One of the things when I do have a negative thought, or like I do something like Lance, you had said, when something happens to somebody else, you're like, fucking idiot or whatever, but then you do it and you're like, how did I make that same mistake?
Yeah.
I always say, I forget who said this years ago, but it was, hey, you got to be human.
Yeah.
You can't, you just have to be, we're human.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
going to make those kind of mistakes, and then you have to learn from it. Otherwise, so that's a nice way to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
That piggybacks in what I want to talk about in the corner.
I was gonna ask you.
Let's go.
So, I want to talk about Deshaun Watson. And
who is he to everybody?
Deshaun Watson.
Who is he to everybody that doesn't
Deshaun
know?
Watson plays for the Cleveland Browns. He used to play for the Houston Texans. He had a bunch of allegations.
Quarterback, right?
Yeah, quarterback. And he had allegations of, getting massages from a bunch of different women that, said that he sexually assaulted them.
100 and
No, I don't know. It's like
was it 126?
No, I don't even know if it went that high, but I
Yeah,
think
it was that high.
Yeah.
It was.
So, my point is this. Okay, he made mistakes. He went on and signed with the Cleveland Browns. They gave him like a $230 million contract guaranteed. On Sunday, the man ruptured his Achilles and is out for the season, and the fans were chanting. The Cleveland Brown fans were chanting, "You deserve it," as this man is being carted off the field. First and foremost, any fan that doesn't respect a player getting hurt is insane.
Yeah.
And we referenced this person earlier. I remember in 2016, Derek Carr was having a great year. And Mark's friend, Brandon, used to be my friend, said, I hope Carr tears his ACL. Well, Carr broke his leg. And anybody that wishes that upon a player,
Yeah.
and for that fan base, which I ran into it in Vegas, is obnoxious as shit. And I know you guys are all saying you're a Raider fan. No, y'all are crazy. And for them to go ahead and do that to that man, and no matter what happened to him, he's still a quarterback. He's still playing on the team that you root for. You pay for the tickets, and you do that, and you feel that you have the, I guess the word would be-
Audacity?
Audacity, yes. Audacity to say that. It's like, come on, man. Like anybody, and those are the same people that wish people would get assassinated.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring up any names on that
Right,
shit.
right.
But those are the same people that wish bad on people. The organization made a decision to bring him over.
Yeah.
And then you go ahead and say you deserve it, and he's in his home. Nah, that's why that organization. That's why they've never won anything.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the fans in a way because they've gone through this. They've never been to a Super Bowl.
Right.
They're one of 4 teams,
Yeah.
and I know they're struggling and they want it, but at the same time, just show a little bit of respect for what these guys are doing, no matter what he did.
Small market, and those are the people that are leaving hateful comments under posts on the
I
internet.
mean, you had
same people.
You had
Hope you die.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. You had Myles
GTA.
Garrett came out. You had Myles Garrett came out and talked about how he was so pissed off about what happened, and then you also had
Thank you,
Jameis
Mark.
Winston that came out and
Yeah.
he did kind of like the
Jameis
TO
killed it.
Yeah, he did, but he kind of came out a little TO-ish when he talked
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. But
yeah.
at the same time, what he said was right.
Yeah, it was absolutely
And
right.
that's the whole thing. We just talked about this segment earlier about how a man turned around a man's his slump and got everybody behind him, and then you see this, and come on, man. I mean, and that's the thing is like the stereotype of being a Raider fan. I have never seen that happen at a Raider game.
yeah.
I seen when the opponents went down, everybody cheers from that he got up. It's a game. These guys are putting their life on the line, and you guys want to do that shit? That's like classless. It's really bad. I was really pissed off about it. And then some of the segments I seen when people have talked about, I'm like, dude, you guys are wrong too. Like, bro, the Cleveland gave them the money. They knew what was going on. It's not. It's no one's fault but them.
It sucks at the end of the day. The whole thing, he's not playing well. He's had all that issue, but at the end of the day, that man showed up.
Yeah.
OTAs to spring training,
But his head's not there because everything going on. That's a whole nother issue.
But I'm just saying, he showed up.
Yeah, he did.
If
Well,
you
he
show
gets
up,
a paycheck though.
Yeah, but-
still,
yeah,
right?
but-
230 million. He got
So, of
230
course,
million
who wouldn't
guaranteed.
want to show up? You know?
but I'm saying though, it's still to show up for football. A season is grueling, especially being the starting quarterback. So you know how much work, how much you have to do on your body. I'm not talking about the allegations because obviously we know he was he was getting massages from Instagram models. And,
Yeah.
and that type thing. So, but I mean, I think Jameis Winston said it best. I see the man work every day, shows up every day, tries to be the best player he can be, and then for you the fans to boo him when he gets hurt, it's just crazy.
You deserve it. That's what they chant. What do you think about that, Mark?
It sounds like none of the Cleveland Brown fans have Cleveland Brown calf tattoo.
Dog pound.
Ouch.
No,
Dog pound. Dog pound. Their owner doesn't even, what is it like $34 million their stadium? What the hell?
Sorry, what?
I think the stadium's worth like $33 million.
Yeah.
Like, think of SoFi. How much is SoFi?
No.
Like $1 billion?
$5 billion, probably,
and then
something
their
like that.
stadium.
Jillion trillion.
Well, they talk about
Their stadium's
when I
$35
ran
million.
into them at Vegas, I had a conversations with someone. They want to get a dome
Yeah.
in Cleveland, but no one's going to pay for that.
I mean, the weather, you have to. Yeah. Hey, man, good Joe Rose corner, bro.
Yeah, and
like that.
to put the icing on the cake, I was walking the other day because I'm trying to walk more, and because I need to exercise and shit. So I'm walking, and this dude I know, I used to run the Howie. He's a Cleveland Brown fan. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Raider fan?" I go, "Bro, don't come at me like that." He's an older dude. I go, "Fuck your fan base, bro. You guys are a bunch of obnoxious assholes."
You would take it out on him.
No, I was just fucking going at, and I'm across the street like, dude, fuck off, bro.
You took it out on
No,
him.
because the way he came at me about it.
didn't like
That's how I am, bro. Like, don't be coming at me like that. I'm trying to say, hey, what's up? Oh, you're the Raider fan. Blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, shut up, bro. You guys' fan base is obnoxious.
Up to
And a
the
bunch
shut.
of losers.
We're footballing it and sporting it a lot.
It's a
You got to
thing.
think it's October.
Well, no.
Think
I mean,
about
yeah,
October.
no, for
You
sure.
got
World
football. You got
Series is
NFL.
right.
No, we have the World
MLB,
Series. Yeah,
and everything's playing right now.
You don't have to explain what time it is. I already know.
Let's play a game.
Well, him and you and your games.
Yes.
Let's play the
Let's play
game.
one.
Hey, it's game season.
I like
Just
it.
saying.
It's game
It's
season.
game
is.
season.
Do I need to put anything up on the board?
Can you put
board?
that precinct list up there?
Dude, it's so creepy whenever you do that. Like, I want to take off like my ears. I'm like, oh god.
Jesus, like call me
It's
cringe.
so- yeah,
and
well,
he
no,
writes
it
in my
just reminds
face.
me of DJ Easy Dick. Like, it just reminds me of that.
Say, Lance, you're cringe.
What list is this?
Lance, you fucking cringe, bro.
That voice is cringe. That's all, not you. I don't even know why I'm looking.
And well, damn. I mean, you need to look. Okay.
Damn it.
All right,
so basically,
what are we
this is
doing
what we're
here?
look- this is
Can
what
you
we're
put
looking
like
at.
a left field over here?
Little logo in
Like
that
in the corner
corner.
or some
Open
shit.
this
So take a
corner
good look at
over
those
here.
names, right?
I don't like any of those names.
Okay. So and there is Britney Spears twice because she's that special.
Oh, damn.
So
she is
basically,
there.
what I'm doing is I got quotes from these celebrities, and I want you guys to guess which celebrity said it.
Okay.
And
right.
this shit, crazy.
Do we win a prize?
I was going to say, do we win a prize?
Do we win a prize?
I'll get you guys the chicken Big Mac meal, and we're not
I
sponsored.
need that. That ain't
Yeah,
that
we'll
shit,
get you
bro.
we'll get you the
I'm
Kai
good,
Sinat
dog.
chicken Kai. If you see this, we'll get you the Kai Sinat chicken Big Mac meal if you're the winner. How's that
I'll
sound?
pass.
I'll sabotage this and lose, then that ain't no damn prize.
That
That means I'm gonna be on the toilet later, fucking blowing shit up. That's disgusting. Now go ahead.
it's low key kind of fire, but
Really, you ate that?
I did
No,
try.
I'm not trying to eat that shit.
I bet you like to double down too, don't you?
No. I tried to. I just had to try it, dude. All right, but let's get to the game. All right. All right. So the first quote. You guys ready? Mark's in there too. Lexi, Stu, everybody. All right. I love California. I practically grew up in Phoenix. Who said this?
Why does
There's
that
a
sound like
name.
something that sounds like something Jessica Simpson would say? I don't know why.
Nobody's
I would
right
say
so
that,
far.
but
Arnold.
And you guys, it's gonna make it easy because you'll take a name off, so it'll be easy.
Is it Arnold?
No, it's not. Nope.
Mariah Carey.
Brooke Shields.
We're just gonna go through all the names.
Why is he Brooke Shields on the list?
Samuel Goldwyn.
Nope.
I don't even know who that is.
All right, I'm just gonna end it so we don't go through all the names. Dan Quayle, top
Really?
Who is it?
Dan
Quayle.
Quayle.
He ran for president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's hilarious, though, right? All right. So the next one. So where's the Cannes Film Festival being held this year?
Brooke Shields.
Nope.
Brooke Shields.
Nobody's right. Nope.
Britney Spears?
I know.
Wait, is that Jessica
Maybe I should
Simpson?
have put a list.
Yeah.
Is that Jessica Simpson?
No. Christina Aguilera.
What? Christina.
The way he's got these questions made out, they're going in order by the list.
I know.
No,
right?
no,
So
they're
think
not.
about that for a minute.
No, they're not. They
So we
just-
get that Big Mac chicken, wherever it is, I can give it to fucking
at 'em.
throw it at it.
Coming at you.
All right. Is this chicken? What have I?
Jessica.
Or is this fish?
Jessica Simpson.
I knew that one.
You guys got it right. All right.
That's a popular one.
Next one. I think gay marriage is something that should be between a man and a woman.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Perfect. See, it's not in order.
It kind of is.
No,
Yeah, it
it's,
is.
it's been bouncing around.
Well,
though.
you missed it. You skipped over Mariah.
No, I didn't.
there you
Why
did.
being an asshole.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you what it is.
I don't think anybody should write their autobiography until after they're dead.
Samuel Goldwyn.
It's whoever Samuel Goldwyn.
You see it?
Samuel
No,
Who is
I kind
Samuel
of came up with
Goldwyn?
your tactic. Can I tell everyone
Do you
your
know who
tactic?
Samuel Goldwyn is, Mark?
I don't even know who that is. but
I
you
don't know
wanna
who
what
is
it
Samuel Goldwyn.
Hey,
So I
let's hear
realized
it.
you do 1, 2, you skip one. 1, 2,
Oh,
you skip
God.
one. 1, 2, you skip
All
one.
right, all right, all right. I guess I'm a bad game
Is that what
master.
it is?
Yeah,
All right, so this one's Brooke Shields. No,
Next one is it? We'll find out.
he's gonna switch it
But
up
no,
now.
he is. He's like, damn it.
damn it, they found mice. Make Jessica Simpson look like a rocket scientist.
Britney Spears.
Tara Reid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys killed the game for me. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
now.
whatever.
Is
Come
it
on.
1,
We're
2,
whatever.
You skip one? Is that what you did?
All right.
Was there a pattern?
I got to go. I got to go lots overseas, places like Canada.
Brittany. Is it Brittany?
That is Britney.
Brittany
It
1 or
sounds like a
Brittany 2?
They already did
first
Britney
Britney?
1. That's it, guys. You guys got it.
That
You guys-
shit was fucking hilarious.
Mark got sent. Emily did.
Oh, what? What'd I do? Luigi? I'm blind and deaf, I guess. Wait, what happened?
He said, "Who is
What
Samuel
happened?
Goldman?"
Well, I think it's time to crack. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
It's time to crack the code with Marcus Aurelius, Mark Rodriguez, whatever you want to call him today. Sounds good.
Does that cringe when he says that?
No, because his voice is usually like that.
Oh,
Does that make
okay.
sense? But
It's
when
not
you
like
do
that.
it, it's not you. But it's not like that.
So
but
mine's
it's like
like a
already
Darth
like
Vader
so,
one or something?
But like, because you talk like you.
It's 'cause I'm
And then
black.
when you do this, like that's like me being like this, and then me being like, oh my god, so like guess what? Like you guys
You
are like,
practice
whoa,
that, huh?
whoa, no, yeah.
I thought you liked James Earl Jones.
But I don't want to. Like,
Rest in peace.
It's not the same aesthetic.
Let's
Aesthetics.
get to crack the code,
Yeah,
Mark.
please crack the code, Mark, please.
Well, crap.
I got a good
What
one
guys
for you,
got?
man. I got a good one
Okay,
for you.
okay.
Put you on the spot, bro. If your future self 10 years from now could send you one sentence, what would it say? 10 years from now, your future self sends you a sentence back to now, what would it say, bro?
10 years from now, if I send myself a sentence, what would it say?
Just to like, to move you forward and what you're doing, like one key part of to push you forward to your ultimate goal, right? That's all I
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I would keep it simple. I would say, Yo. Yeah, no, I would hopefully say, trust yourself. You're right. No.
But like you gotta think it's 10 years from now. So you're already right, but like
Yeah.
that's good though. That's good.
But
Trust yourself.
So what would you guys? So you're basically giving yourself some information. Is that where you're kind of going for?
Pretty much, right? That's what I think. Yeah, that's a good one though. Trust yourself. You're right. Means
It's
you're
hard to
winning.
trust yourself as it now.
I think I would purposely fuck with myself and be like, on Sundays, You're a unicorn. That would be so much fun to see. I'd be like, waiting for Sunday. Being like, wait, I'm still not a unicorn. What the fuck am I? Wouldn't that be so much fun? That I would probably fuck with myself. Just because, I don't know, life is lifing. Just let it do its thing.
Right.
Like, I could give myself all the answers. I mean, I'm saying I want a cheat code, but then it's like, is that really fun? That's not fun.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. That ain't fun at all.
No, I don't want a
one cheat code is fun.
Yeah. Like, bless me with
Some-
like
yeah,
one
financials.
good bloop of money, and I'm
Yeah.
cool. But that's all I need. Like, I don't want a cheat code for life. You know?
Yeah.
But I'd
regular.
probably fuck with myself.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Frequency?
No.
No, that sounds
The
fascinating.
movie Frequency, it's
Remind
kind
me.
of something like that. It's with who's the dad? Dennis Quaid is the dad, and then Jim
Oh, yeah.
Caviezel.
They
is
made
the
a
son.
TV show after it, right?
Maybe.
I think they did.
I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But
Dennis
it's
Quaid,
a
yeah.
great movie.
Yeah.
But there is a part where he's talking to himself in the future.
Yeah.
The future self is talking to his past self, and there's one where he like the kid's friend or he's talking to himself when he's a little kid, and then his kid friend comes over and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Oh, who is this?" He's like, "Somebody from the future, but I just got one word for you." And he's like, "Yeah, what's that?" And he's like, "Yahoo."
Right.
And so he ends up like later on he gets a car and it says Yahoo on his license plate because now he's like super rich because
Right.
he bet on Yahoo.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's sold before.
Right?
They definitely made a TV show after it, and I think it's called White Noise, if I'm not mistaken.
interesting. I'll
Yeah.
have to check it
But
out.
it's it's the same type of concept where they find the old radio and they can talk to their older self or their self in the future or whatever. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah.
What would you guys tell yourself right now? What would you tell yourself 10 years ago
Like in the past.
in the past?
To get where we are now.
That's a fun one. I like spinning
yeah.
off of this. That's spinning off of it. I don't know if I'd want to be funny, but in a sense, like imply my humor just because it's life. You know, if you're not laughing, you're not living. From
Right.
the wise words. No, but I don't know. I just let myself know, like, hey, just enjoy the ride, kid.
I
don't
would
know.
have probably left like Bitcoin ideas and got on like Bitcoin and Dodge when it first, when in the NFTs when they first started, people were making so much money from maybe something like that.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, to the moon.
I've been, going through some growth like I talked about, and I was going to say something about this, but the one thing I would do is take care of myself.
Health wise.
No, in general, not being there for everybody, and then when you need something, they're out there. I was talking to Lexi about this earlier, like all that fucking shit, the generosity, the fucking this, that. I need to take care of me and fuck everybody else. And I don't mean that selfishly. I'm just saying, I mean, that's one thing I, for sure, bro.
How do you
I'm done.
delicately say selfully?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know.
Cognizant,
Yeah, I mean,
self-aware.
Because it's important. Like a lot of people do extend themselves too much,
Yeah.
and they become like this.
But I'm done.
Yeah, you become
done.
this like silly putty, like like Stretch Man off of Fantastic Four.
No, I'm
and
done.
you're stretching yourself too thin, and you really need to focus on yourself. So I think that's what you mean, right?
Yeah, no, because when you say selfish, people look at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
but, dude, that's one thing some people don't. I am not a fucking selfish individual. I just need the ride or dies to be fucking closer.
Well, maybe
That's
we
all it
should
is.
be more selfish.
I think I'm going to start. And I think there's going to be a lot of fucking changes going on. So
What would your past thing say?
What's the first
Yeah.
change?
I'm not going to discuss it now. We'll figure it out when you guys all see it. I ain't gonna say shit. I got to get this shit done.
Get this shit done. Get this shit done. Meaning,
Hey, I'm full of surprises. Everybody knows that.
God.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in a month.
I know, right?
What?
Is he gonna be on KTLA 5?
No, hell no.
That would be.
We see Joe.
I don't wanna be on
We see
KTLA.
Joe's ride on a high speed chase
No,
on
nothing
KTLA.
nothing like that. We'll bring it up. If you see the change, then we'll talk about the change.
Okay.
And if I can make the change, we'll see. We'll all see.
Make that change.
Take that.
Hey.
I did Michael Jackson.
The
You did
Diddy
Biggie.
shit just can't fucking die, huh?
I was doing Michael Jackson.
I know.
I was doing Michael Jackson.
So funny, and it sucks. You have to flip that damn light on every fucking
know.
4 seconds. Sorry, GTA. I know, Mark. I already know. You're done with that. That ain't happening no more.
Return to sender.
You were gonna say something, Emily,
No,
before
no,
we
no.
get
I
out
was
of
just
here.
gonna say because he asked a good question. I was
Yeah.
wondering what his what would you say to yourself 10 years ago?
I would say stop eating all the bullshit, especially that McDonald's. Lance.
Fresh
Yeah.
That would be the
no,
number one thing because
I
that was
just
my
tried it.
downfall.
I just
No,
tried
I know. Trying it.
McDonald's?
Here's the thing: is I'm an
Chicken
extremist.
Big Mac.
Are you?
Yeah, so
I never
in
knew
yeah, you did. But everything I do, so when you know, I went all in on just McDonald's mini meals. I used to eat for $3.55 a day, twice a day, just so I could get by.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, and that set my health way back. I wish I would have taken better care of myself, but I needed that lesson. Gotta
Never
be
had
human.
one lesson.
Gotta be human.
Yeah, you know, I fell a victim to social media, dude. I watched so many people do reviews on that chicken Big Mac, and I was like,
I like how he's trying to like.
and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna try this thing. And then I got there and it said
How much?
free.
How much was it?
All right, so listen, I'm getting into that.
right.
So I got to the McDonald's and I was like, I'm gonna get this chicken Big Mac, and I don't usually do drink and fries with it. I would just do the Big Mac. But I got there and it said free medium fry and free 20-ounce soda with your purchase of a
Sold.
chicken. So I was like, shit, Coke Zero,
Say
and
less.
can I get a medium fry? And I'll do the chicken Big Mac, no pickles. And I tried the thing. It was good.
So how much was it?
I think it was like $7, $6.59 for the sandwich, and it's 2 new patties. That's not the chicken sandwich patties. They're like chicken nugget type batter. I mean, I'm not saying eat it every day, but if you want to try it,
Everybody listens.
I'm good, bro.
Joe's probably had it, and I know your girls
dude,
want
I
it.
have not been to
Oh
McDonald's.
yeah, my kids. I hate when
Kai's
my
not meal.
Bro, I haven't been to
hate when my
McDonald's in
ex
over a
takes
year.
them to McDonald's, and I'm not gonna bullshit. Like on occasion, I'm like, damn, I really want their fries, so I'll go there and then I'll get the fucking burger. But I don't crave it, and I hate when my ex
What
takes my
burger do you
kids.
get? Quarter pounder.
No, what is a double cheeseburger?
Oh yeah,
double
those are tough.
cheeseburger. Those are just I don't know.
Yeah, those are
childhood.
tough.
But anywho, and like it goes and gets some chicken nuggets, and like that when you rip them, it doesn't look like it looks like sponge. Like it looks like sponge. And I'm like, ugh, who wants to eat that? Ugh. And so I'm imagining this chicken patty sponge that you just ingested, and I'm like, I hope it cleans up your organs while it's in there because it's spongy looking texture. It's weird.
Spongy looking texture.
Yeah, no, that's just me. Sorry, I'm never gonna get sponsored by McDonald's.
Here's I got a fact of McDonald's I heard the other day.
Let's hear this.
Actually,
I know it's
so
bad.
McDonald's used beef tallow in their fries for many years, which beef tallow is the best thing that you can cook anything in. So it's like these seed oils and all that bullshit is not good. And then olive oil, if you heat it up, it ends up not being great for you.
Yeah,
and,
for too long.
Yeah, so beef tallow is actually really great. I'm using grass-fed butter now, but I'm switching to tallow. I just ordered some. But McDonald's used beef tallow in their fries for many years because it was a cheap and convenient option that gave the fries a rich, buttery flavor. The fries were originally cooked in a blend of 93% beef tallow and 7% vegetable oil. I'm seeing where the fries were a big hit. I know they switched it over later on because of health concerns. Switched to vegetable oil. Okay, yeah. So McDonald's switched to vegetable oil due to health concerns over saturated fat. Customers complained that the new fries new fries tasted and had a different texture than the original. So they had something that was super healthy, and then they changed it because they thought it was the healthy thing at the time.
Because tallow is just bone marrow, right?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
Isn't it? Is it like the fat in the bone marrow
Let's see.
I think that's what tallow is, right? Because you'll get like beef tallow broth, and that's basically bone marrow broth, right? That's crazy because that's more expensive. They saved money doing that, huh?
Well, whatever helps cut corners. So
Hey,
they
bro,
can
you
get
talked
there.
about it in the clip that we're about to post from last week about that shit. Like, you talked about it.
Oh no, that clip's fire.
Yeah.
Did you show Mark
No,
it
I
already?
showed it, Mark. I'm going to show later.
We're still on the pod.
Yeah.
Wait, go
But
ahead,
also
Mark.
watch the. Have you guys seen The Founder about the McDonald's story?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
the one that plays Beetlejuice, the movie you're talking about?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. That movie? Is that what you're talking about? That's a good movie.
Said Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
You got
man.
we just said it, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, now I know, but I'm not gonna be like,
Right.
And beef tallow is rendered from is a rendered form of beef or mutton soot. It's a white substance that's solid at room temperature. Tallow is made by removing, simmering, and clarifying the fatty tissue that surrounds the organs of ruminant animals.
Oh, okay. So like lard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like lard.
But
Crisco.
tallow also contains essential vitamins such as vitamins A, D, K, E, and B12.
Yeah, I believe that.
Take your supplements, people.
That's right.
Take that.
Don't eat McDonald's. Take that. There you go.
Well, that was
Just for
fun,
you.
guys.
Just for you. Where can they find you at, Joe?
You can find me at The Real Joe Rosati on Instagram. Yeah.
Right on it, huh?
Or you can find me. I'm not, you can find me anywhere. I'm not hard to find.
How about you, Mark? Where can they find you at?
You can find me at Mark Rodriguez TV and us at Mastermind Media everywhere.
Is Johnny Depp's getting in there and
Yeah, can you get
Stu's
up there,
getting in there
please?
saying
In there.
something? Where can they find you at,
yeah.
Lex?
Lexi seems really comfortable on the couch right now.
Johnny Depp sunglasses.
There she goes.
All right, Stu, let's hear it.
Stu's Productions.
There it is.
How about you, Em?
Norm.ILY.
Me. And I'm _illson. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe, comment. Do all the fun stuff,
Chime
right?
in. Give us suggestions. Like,
Yeah.
tell me something fun about yourself. I'd love to know.
And yeah, we're trying to figure out that Patreon page still, too. We got to figure that out, guys. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
week.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.